Mm. Mm. Hey, Ninja. Yeah, I'm right. All is good. How art thou? Mm. Yeah, it was good. Had a nice hot shower just now, so I feel better. All is good in the hood. Ready for my damn bed, but not yet. Still early. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it rained here on and off today, but majority of the day was pretty good. It wasn't that bad. It's been raining here forever, but now the past few days it's still like sprinkling here and there, but the wind's finally gone, thank God. But it's fucking annoying. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Yeah, of course. Yeah, Jupiter and Uranus is getting together and combining to do good things. Like the retrograde is not bad for everybody. After New Year's Day, it's supposed to go back direct. Like Mercury's going direct and stuff. After that, should be fine. Retrograde's fine anyway. It's just certain people get like hit pretty bad. Seems like every day is a freaking retrograde. With the way people are in the world and the way things are, it's annoying. It's always some bullshit. Yep. Yep. That's a us Aquarians are going to experience a lot of things in the next couple of years. A lot of crazy shit. A lot of good stuff though. A lot of good things are gonna happen soon. I smell it. Smell it coming. I know I got good things coming. I'm just waiting for them to happen. Waiting for my fucking money. I'm waiting for this divorce to be over. I'm waiting to get my workshop done, but I can't do anything until my sister has the house in her name because of that dickhead. He might, do some dumb shit. So I'm trying to do everything legit and be patient and just, coast along and try and make everything work. But in the meantime, everything's all right. I can't complain. I just can't stand waiting. I mean, I'm very patient, but I'm patient and shit, but it's like I just wish this shit would be over and done with already. But everybody is like in the way. Yeah, I mean, finances are always a situation. Like, I'm waiting for some inheritance money from my aunt and uncle that left me and my nephews. I mean, me and their nephews and nieces. Some people in my other cousins in Portugal, they took their sweet time giving in their information, so it took longer, had more delays going on. So everybody's like waiting for their money, hoping they would get it before Christmas, and no one's gonna get it. So it might be next month now, after the holiday bullshit. But because of these idiots took so long, it made the process go longer. It's like you're getting free money, right? Yeah, I know you're getting free money and you're taking forever to get it, like you're fucking rich or something. Like nobody in my family's got stupid money like that. And these idiots, like they need the money, and they're like, I mean, it's not like we're getting hundreds of thousands of dollars or something, like but a couple grand is nice. It helps. So we're all gonna get like a couple $1,000 here and there, I guess. I don't know exactly what it is because um like the house got sold, but it gets split between 12 of us, so it's not gonna be like a whole shitload of money. But at least it's something to help, something to like, go towards something decent. And and for me, I need to get my workshop up and running. And I can't really do it until my sister gets the house from her ex-husband. So the divorce is final. It's just a matter of like signing over the house, signing over the you know, other stuff and getting child support and all that bullshit. He's just dragging his fucking feet, being an asshole. Cause he knows once me and my sister get the house, like he's pretty much like gonna be mad because he knows that I'm gonna be making money in the workshop. And he knows that my sister and me and the boys will be fine. We have a house. And he doesn't. So he's just trying to be a dickhead, but I know for a fact that I'll be fine. Once it's all settled, I'll be happy. I'll have my workshop. I'll be able to make things work. I'll be able to make good money. And that's why I can't wait for my inheritance to come so I can use that to buy tools. I need to buy like more tools and stuff. Need to buy like carpentry tools because I like making shit. So I'm gonna be making things and doing all sorts of stuff. Again, like having like a little spray booth, spraying stuff. I like doing all that stuff. So now I have the facility to do it. So now I'm just waiting for the final paperwork. But it's not gonna happen because it's the retrograde. So it's a good thing it's not happening right now anyway. So hopefully like the first week of January, like after like next week. Not next week, but like 2 weeks from now, everything will be done. Hopefully. I got a reading today from my friend Amy. So between her and a few other my friends, psychic friends, they said the same thing. That all is going to be good. And January is going to be my month, right before my birthday in February. Yeah, I can't wait till it's all over. It's been over a year now since the divorce shit. This was the month that actually they broke up. This month last year, so it's been a whole year since my sister and him broke up officially. And then, like I said, it's been like it's been a whole year now, so it's like fucking hurry up already. Yeah, that's good. I look forward to going in her lives on Sunday. Hopefully, she comes on again this Sunday. I missed last Sunday. I totally forgot about it. Then I got the notification. I was like, oh fuck, I just missed it. So hopefully, I remember. I'm gonna put her like a reminder on my phone. I like hanging out in her room and talking to her and Tony and stuff. Too. I look forward to Sundays now, hanging out in her room, having adult conversations, talking about all sorts of stuff, which is good. Yeah, I need to remind my damn self. I need to put like a reminder on my phone and like put like a timer on it. And just say, look, watch out for Starlink. Boom. Hopefully, I need to do it on my phone too. I don't know. See what happens. Hopefully, I don't have too. I don't have much to do on Sunday. Jessica, I see you donated. Thanks, hon. You can ask your question. My other psychic friend, my new psychic friend Marley, she's on now too. You guys should check out my friend Marley's tarot. She's fucking hilarious. She's like super funny. Yeah, I like coming on Sundays and have fun on here, but if I'm not on live, I'm in other people's rooms and just hanging out and talking shit like I was earlier. And then if I'm not online, I'm like on Facebook talking to people or playing my game on there, hanging out with my. I'm always got something to do. Today I cleaned all my area over there at the hats, put my Christmas tree up, my little tiny Christmas tree with the lights, tied it up, everything, cleaned all that up, took all my shit, washed clothes. It's like a never ending story. I cooked dinner, I washed dishes. Then now I got more dishes to wash. Jessica is like, how many children for me and my ready? No, Jessica, what am I gonna do with you? Well, it tells me you're gonna have a child with Mo. So it says one child. I asked if you're gonna have more than one, and it says it's possible. It's just up to him. But I do see one child out of it, out of one child in the beginning, and then there's gonna be like an offer, like from him to say, hey, look, you want to have another child or what? Like, would you like to? And then it's like pretty much up to you. Like, yeah, I read for myself plenty of times, not with any success. Sometimes I read for myself and it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And like certain like he's gonna like I would say like I do read for myself, but it all depends because I want the outcome to be what it is, but sometimes it don't come out that way. Spirit's like, no, bro, we're not gonna tell you that. Like I want to know things that are, you know, what other people are doing, and I shouldn't be doing that because that's not for me to do. Like, so they don't tell me the truth sometimes, or they don't like not because they don't tell me the truth, they just don't want me to know because it's none of my business. Everybody wishes they could read for themselves. I can't. That's why I get readings. Like I can read pretty much anybody, but I just don't read for myself that much. I just read like other things. Like I don't sit there and shuffle the cards and be like, um, does so and so love me or so and so like me or me and this woman that I spoke to today do this, and I'll just get like, yeah, but it doesn't work because if that was the case, I wouldn't go to nobody. But it doesn't work that way. If I pull cards right now and ask if I'm gonna get my inheritance and blah blah blah, it won't work. The cards told me I was gonna get my inheritance in November, and here's the end of December, and I still ain't got it. And that was me, like asking. Yeah, it's much better by someone else. So yeah, to answer your question, Jessica, about you and Moo having children, I would say yes, you at least have one. Um, After that, it's pretty much like he's going to like ask you, and like you might offer it to him and say, "Hey, look, if you want to have another child, we can." And he'll be like, "I don't know. Let's see how this goes." So like it all depends on like the time and the and how things are. But like I would say at least one. I asked if there's gonna be at least one, and I said yes. More than that, I would say I don't know because it's too far into the future to look at things like that. And I don't believe in like going too far ahead. But I would say yes, it's possible to have more than one if like it's like it depends on him type of vibe. I feel like you would do it, but like it depends on him and him like wanting another child. But I think that he might offer it. I would say not offer it, but you know what I mean. You'll talk about it. He'd be like, "Look, we got one. You want to have another one or what?" Like something like that. You'll be like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's do it." Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I got yes that you will have more than one. As far as how many, that's like I have no that's like something that only God knows. Yeah, like it's like a negotiation almost. That's the right word for it. I would say that is the right word for it. But I would also say like that's something that, has to be just made a decision out of. But I would say that it's very possible to have more than one. I asked if you have two and it said yes. So it says yes that you'll have more than one if you want to. Doing pregnancy questions and things like that and how many babies and all that type of stuff is very, very difficult for people to get that right. Like because it's a decision, it's free will. And it's like everything is pretty much, but having babies and things like that, that's something I really don't fuck with too much. um I remember Ninja came in here a while ago and asked me if her daughter was gonna have a boy or a girl. And I believe I said it was a boy, but she ended up having a girl. So like that's the thing. It's very difficult to like predict those type of things. I answered it because I just felt like answering and checking. But it's that's something that a lot of people tell me, and not too many people ask me about pregnancy and things like that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's possible, but um, she already had a boy, and she had a girl, or vice versa. I can't remember, something like that. So it can happen, and it will happen. But like I remember, I got a lot of my readings that I get, and people say I don't even ask how many children I'm gonna have or if I'm gonna have kids one day. I really don't know. But people tell me they're like, "Oh, the woman that you're gonna be with one day, you're gonna have three children," and I'm like, "Yeah, right. I ain't even got one, and I'm 40. I'm going 47." But hey, anything can change. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of guys my age that had multiple kids, and they're like 50 something. They're 50 years old and still got kids. Like it's not really a big deal for a guy to so much, because he's not burying the child. He's just spreading the seed. So it's different for a guy. So for me, for instance, I would if I met a woman and she wanted to bear, a couple kids, I would fucking surely do it. I don't care. I would love to have kids, but it's to predict it all is like you gotta be like super fucking right. I mean, I'll try and predict it, but I can't guarantee nothing, especially with that. That's why a lot of women and a lot of psychics online don't do pregnancy questions or don't do like or that they just specialize in it. Yeah, it's very possible. Women can have babies at that age, but it's a risk for them. I would never want to risk somebody's life, but if they agreed on it, then I'll be like, oh well. My grandmother had my mom at 41. My mom's the youngest out of five. My mom's the youngest out of five, and my grandmother had her when she was 41. Yeah, see, so you got a few more years left in you to get it. A lot of people don't like to go past 40, but it's very possible to have children if your body is available. If your body's available to have it, then you'll have it. If you're fit and you're fine, and some women are like a fucking baby machine. Like they pop out babies, no problem. Like I know, I can't remember who it is, but somebody told me that this woman's pregnant and she's like 45 years old and she didn't expect to get pregnant, but she did. She wasn't trying, but it just happened, like, and she was like, "Now I ain't gonna get pregnant. I'm too old." And she ended up getting pregnant. She's like happy as fuck. I can't remember who it was now. Somebody was telling me about it. And I was like, wow, there's hope for me then. Cool. I always joke about it, but I'm being serious at the same time. Like I would like if I met like a 40-something-year-old woman and she said, "Look, I want to try and have a child," I would. I'd do it with her. I just don't want nothing to happen to her. I'd pray like a motherfucker, you know. So it's very difficult. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes, Ninja, I know you're done. But hey, some people have children at these crazy ages. I know. I saw this woman not too long ago. She looked old as shit, and she was pregnant. And I was like, oh fuck, guess she finally had it. And some people don't have luck. I have that runs in my family actually. I don't know if it runs in my family, but could be their significant others too. But yeah, because my uncle, my uncle Manuel, him and his wife never had children. They tried. My aunt, two of my aunties, they're both passed away, and they tried to have children, and they couldn't have children either. It sucked. They wanted children so bad, and out of all my mom's sisters and brother, she and her sister had four kids each, and then at the end she had a fifth kid. My auntie, she had a five. She had twins, a boy and a girl. Then she had uh, three boys right after that because she tried to have another girl. I know this lady back in the day. She had five boys, and she tried and tried and tried and tried. And my first one of my first full time bosses, his wife, he had four girls with his wife, and he tried for a boy so bad, and he just ended up having four girls. So it's fucked up. Like you want people that have like both are very lucky because you have like the both of what people wish they had was like a couple, like a boy and a girl. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I say to myself, I don't know if I ever will find somebody that wants that. And then again, it all depends. Like you never know. Because you can get together with somebody and never have children because you can't, because one of you aren't fertile, or one of you have a complication with pregnancies and stuff. That's what happened to my older sister. She lost triplets and she thought that she was never going to have kids again. And she ended up having two boys with no complications. So, she was devastated. She didn't even want to have kids no more. She condemned God. Oh, why God do this to me? Blah blah blah. And I was like, oh God, here we go. It's not God, you moron. It's you. You had complications. So she was like a serious drama queen with all that stuff. I mean, I understand losing triplets is a big deal. I wish they were alive, and I wish she did have triplets. That would have been cool. But it's not for everybody. It wasn't supposed to happen. But God blessed her with two boys right afterwards. So she's lucky. Then you have people who have children and lose them, you know, through accident, disease, whatever, drugs. You know, it's sad to have children, raise them, and then they pass away. I'd rather not have no kids at all than that happen. Fuck that. That would hurt me so much if that ever happened to me. I don't know how people would live with them, would live after that, like how they cope with it. That's one thing I don't wish on anybody. I know a lot of people. I know this one couple. The guy went to school with me, and his wife had like three miscarriages before she actually had a baby. And when she had the baby, it was a big complication. She had a C-section, and it was like a lot of bullshit she went through just to have the child. But the child's fine now, thank God. And that's one thing about me. I'm very connected to children, so I don't want nothing to happen to children. I pray for my nephews every fucking day, and I beg God to like not anything bad happen, not to let anything bad happen to them. I have like a serious soft spot for children. I don't want nothing bad to happen to kids and children and things like that. That shit like affects me. I don't like when people do dumb shit to children and stuff. Yeah. I I don't do it very often, but I heal children. Like I don't like that's one of my gifts I have that I don't really use too many times. Um, but like say if somebody has a child and they can't the doctors can't figure anything out with them and stuff, like spirit would tell me what the person has to do. Like the spirit would be the doctor. And I've done it for like at least five children in my lifetime where I've offered it, but it's very difficult to deal with. Like you have to like really, really concentrate, and not it's not unnecessarily it's going to work. It's still in God's hands, but I can ask spirit and ask them what's wrong with the child, or what's going on with the child, what the child needs, what the child has to do, things like that. I did it like I would say maybe 2 years ago was the last time I did it. Yeah, I'm lucky to have them too. Like they I'm so glad I have a good relationship with all of them because I always wish to have kids, but I don't. So I have them. So it's like I feel like I have 6 kids because I got 6 nephews, right? So like having them in my life is a blessing, especially the two I have next door. I pretty much raised them. Like I'm not one of those guys who don't like children. Like I cater to them. Like I do everything for them. I'm not like one of those guys who can't handle a child or I can't handle this. Like I would make their bottle, feed them their bottle, feed them their food, put them to sleep. Wash them, clothe them, change their diaper sometimes, depending on how shitty they are. I'll leave it to the other person, not for me. But like seriously speaking, like I'm always like I don't like when people mistreat children. That shit pisses me off. I can't see a child suffer. That's not good. And children suffer, it makes me feel like a certain way. I can't handle that. When they're sick, I do everything I can to heal them. I'll put all my energy into it just to heal them, just so they won't have no problems. The power of prayer does everything anyway. Like if I sit there and pray over the child, God will help them. Anybody can really do it. Just gotta believe. But some people have power to do that shit. I know a lot of people like that. That's why certain people are in the world, so they can do those things and help, heal people and stuff like that, or know how to through medicine, through just praying or saying certain things or putting their hands on them, things like that. So cool stuff. My cards are like super dirty. I'm just trying to clean them, take all these little spots off of them. My cards are so old. I have a brand new deck of these, but I don't know, I just don't want to. I'm just so used to these. I don't even care as long as I can shuffle them. But they're like really dirty, they're like so old. So, this deck is like I don't know, over 10 years old, and I don't give it up. I don't want to give it up. I don't want to like put it away. I have a brand new one just like it, and I know if I use it, it'll be a lot better because it'll shuffle better. But that's cool. I don't want to I don't want to get a new one. I don't want to have a new one. I like this one. The energy is here. I have this superstitious feeling that if I do get the new one, it won't work. I'm like, what if it doesn't work? What if this shit doesn't happen and I have to go back to the old deck? So like I don't have like a feeling inside of me to like crack open the other deck and do it unless these cards are like go missing or which I doubt. Well, one of them rips or something. It's quiet on here today. It's Friday night. Probably people got Christmas parties going on. All the Christmas parties and shit right now. Christmas. I got a good reading earlier from Amy. I was really happy with my reading. No, sorry, it's not Sunday. Can't help you. No messages on Friday for you, Ninja. I'm sorry. So only on Sundays only. I've been giving you too many messages throughout the years, and I have to cut down on giving like my regulars messages all the time, and it can only be on Sundays. What type of message do you want, Ninja? What type of message do you want? Sub? It's not. This ain't no damn Subway. I ain't got no food. Annie? Okay, night of cups. Have a good night. You said Annie. I just happen to have this card in my hand. So Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups means some young, handsome man is going to hit you up and take you out for coffee. I cut my nails at the wrong time. I need my nails so I can like take all these little things off the cards. No, not nine. Knight of Cups. Knight. Not nine. All right. Let's see what we got for you. Thank God I got a vacuum. I put all the little pieces on the ground here, and I just vacuum it up. All right. Because you're a pain in the ass, let me see. I'm going to use my spiritual as fuck cards so I can have a good laugh with you. Moolah. Yeah, I'm waiting for it. Waiting for Moolah. Yep, as soon as you go to sleep, that's when I love you the most. All right. Okay. Your card is it's okay to start the fuck over if you have to. And on the back it says, "Did you fuck up? Question mark. Start over. Did things fall apart? Start over. Every day isn't a new beginning. Every moment is. I know, right? Quit holding on to old mistakes and shit. Just start the F over." Deep as fuck. So if anything is going wrong, just start over. Just keep going. Start again. That's all. Damn straight. When all fails, start up. That's what I do. I'm ready to start everything. Can't wait. Oh God. All right, you're welcome. My card is you are a product of what you believe. Hell yeah. And this card says if you think you're a turd, you're probably going to act like a turd. Treat yourself like a turd and accept the turd treatment from others. Why the fuck would you do that? First off, you're not a turd. It's just physically impossible to be a turd. And being at the same time, but even if you have been kind of turdy, you're believing you're golden and will bring on that golden behavior and that golden treatment. Today, just believe you're golden. If you liked it better there, go back to Turd Town tomorrow. Yes, that is very true. If you want to be shit, then you're going to stay shit. If you want to be golden, then you're going to be golden. So that's why that card says what it is, what it says. You are a product of what you believe. And I tell people that every single day, and Spirit just said it to me. Here you go, smarty pants. You tell everybody, believe you shall receive, or whatever you believe you are, you'll be. Oh, here you go, turd. Don't be a turd. Don't be a turd and be a golden boy. Exactly. It's all up to you. It's all up to us. You want to be a dickhead? You want to be a turd? You want to be a biatch? Go for it. If not, you can be a good person and do good things. And that's the beauty of it all. That is the beauty of it all. So are you all ready for Christmas, Ninja? Did you get cool stuff for your grandchildren? Did you get any cool stuff for them? I wish my nephews were that age again. Christmas is boring when you don't have like children to watch open up gifts and play with shit. That's just my opinion, though. I bought both my nephews their gifts already. And I gave them both their gifts. And they can open up their gifts with their mom. But I gave them mine already. It's got a lot of stuff. At least said all my stuff is going to be too late. I'm waiting for my last gift to myself tomorrow. It should be here. I gifted myself this year. Fuck that. I don't need nobody's shit. My sister gave me a gift today. Calendar for next year. I was like, cool. What did I get myself? I got myself 5 hats. And I got myself clothes. And I got myself sneakers and a pair of flip-flops. Well, slides. I keep saying flip-flops, but it's slides. And I bought myself some nice stuff. I'm just waiting for my tracksuit to come in tomorrow. I got a nice tracksuit. I like hoodie and I like sweatpants tracksuits. So I got myself some nice shit. Treat myself for once. So I got that. I got my nephew, my youngest nephew. I got him a whole pile of clothes. I took him to the shop. He picked out what he wanted, and I paid for it. And my other nephew, um, he wanted a PlayStation card, so I gave him $100 PlayStation card, and that's all he wanted. He didn't want no clothes, no shoes, no nothing. I was like, "You don't want anything? You don't want no shirt, no shoes, no nothing?" He goes, "No, I just want to play. I want $100 PlayStation card. The money you're gonna spend on that clothes, I want a PlayStation card." I was like, "All right, that's easier for me. Here you go." And then he came here about 2 hours ago and got another one for himself because he says the games are like 40% off. So he wanted to get another PlayStation card with the money he got. So I was like, okay, you damn kids and these PlayStation damn cards. I bought a pair of Adidas. Oh, nice. I wear mostly Adidas everything. Like this tracksuit. This tracksuit is actually too big. I'm kind of pissed off that it can't. It's too big. Yeah, Adidas has very comfortable sneakers. Adidas and Nike are to me are the best. I prefer Adidas over Nike every any day, all day. But I have to admit, they're both good. They're both like really good companies with really good stuff. Yeah, I wear both. I wear both when I because my teams are a lot of my teams that like the Celtics, the Red Sox, and the Patriots are all Nike. And my Portuguese soccer team, Sporting, they're Nike. And then the Boston Bruins and my other team, Manchester United, they're Adidas. So I wear both because of my teams. And but I've always been an Adidas person. Adidas fits me better. But sometimes like the sizes are too big or they're too small or it's just like the type of material it makes me annoyed sometimes so you have to really be careful sometimes like see like this year Nike's 2X is like decent, it's not small, it's like perfect size now. Same thing with the sneakers, sometimes I need an 11 and sometimes I need a 10 and a half. Same thing with Adidas. Sometimes I need a 10 and sometimes or I need a 10 and a half. So it all depends. It really all depends how like what material it is or if they fucked up on the size or something. I don't know. Like for instance, this tracksuit, this hoodie I'm wearing right now, it's way too big. It's a 2X, but it's way too big. But I have other 2X stuff that fits perfectly fine. So I think they effed up on the actual tracksuit. Unfortunately, I didn't, put it on to check. It looked okay, but then when I got home, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I like oversized. When you put it in the dryer and you wash it a few times, it'll shrink. So I don't really care. Like, and I'll wear it on here because I'm not going anywhere. But like, it's too big. To me, I don't like it. It's too big. But see, right now you can't tell it's big. But on me, when I stand up, it's like it looks like a dress. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear this big ass hoodie today. 'Cause I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be online. So it's cool. Yeah. I've only used it like twice because it's too big. I'll wear it indoors. I won't wear it out because I look like an idiot. I look like a dress. I think it could be like I haven't even checked the tag to be honest. You know how they have like tall 2X regular standard and they have 2X tall. I think this is for like a tall person. I think I fucked up on the size or they fucked up on the size. I have to go back and look at it. But when I put it on earlier, I was like, holy shit, this thing's too big. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be sitting down. Nobody can see it. So I'm going to wear it. I ain't worn it in a long time. And it matches my hat. So I was like, fuck it, I'll wear it. Oh my God, these cards are like so freaking dirty. I shouldn't do it this way, but I'll do it. Nobody's here, just you and I. Oh, I spoke. I meant to tell you. I meant to tell you before you go. I spoke to Cindy. Cindy was not doing too good. She left a comment on my page. You can go look at it from like 2 days ago. She had surgery. She was pretty messed up for a bit. That's why we haven't seen her. I feel sorry for her. I wish her well and told her that God has her back and she'll be fine. Yeah, she had surgery. And yeah, so I gave her my best. She told me that she's okay. She came in here yesterday. Actually, yeah, she came in here yesterday for like literally 1 minute and just said hi and touched base. But she left me a comment like 2 days ago. I shouted out to her like I messaged her. I mean, about like 2 months ago, and I never heard from her, and I got worried about her. So she finally came by last night and said hello, but she left me a message before that on my comment section telling me that she was okay and that she had surgery and she was going through a lot of shit and she had some bad luck and stuff like that. So I wished her well and told her that God's got her back and just get you to pray for her. Let's pray for our friend Cindy. Make sure she's okay. So I said I'll make sure I tell you about it because I know Cindy's your friend too. So yeah, just wanted to let you know, Ninja, that she's okay. Which I'm glad she's okay. She had me worried. But yeah, she's okay now. Thank God. She said she's gonna come hang out with us eventually when she sees me online. She'll be back. But yeah, go have fun. I got my lights up too. I got my Christmas tree, my little tiny Christmas tree, and my lights around there. Nothing serious, but I got them up. I did it today. I said, fuck it, I might as well do it. It's Christmas is coming. I'll get myself in some type of Christmas spirit here. Yeah, it's all right. It's my dog didn't even care. She came in here and looked at him, was like, yeah, whatever. I'm seeing that before. I'm not really like in the Christmas mood. I'm just like whatever. I'm not really a Christmas person. I don't really like Christmas like that. I mean, I like Christmas, but I don't really care about it too much. It's boring now. I honestly I love like watching kids open up their gifts and shit like that, but it's boring now. It's just like yeah, whatever. I can't wait to see my nephews open up their gifts they don't know about yet. So yeah, I mean, I can't say that I love Christmas. I've had a few fucked up Christmases, so not getting what you want, uh, being alone and shit like that, and not having nobody kind of takes a toll on you sometimes. But I'm not like that no more. I don't really care because I have everybody now. I have my family and stuff, and I hang out with my family Christmas time. But there was like a couple Christmases where like the family was split up because of arguments and stupid shit and stuff like that. So it's like fuck Christmas. That's how I felt. But I'm cool. Like I don't mind Christmas. Is that how you're gonna look like after you retire? Hell yeah. Damn right. I'm semi-retired now. I'm semi-retired now, and I'm gonna be. Yeah, damn right. I told everybody I'm semi-retired. I don't have to work that much. Fuck this shit. I'm fucking bust my ass like crazy. I'm work too hard, too long, and I'm like tired, man. My body's like destroyed. I'm gonna take once I get my inheritance money and this divorce is over, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna recuperate my body. My back is destroyed. My legs are hurting. My ass hurts from my glutes and stuff. It's called your glute muscles where your ass is. I'm like completely fucked. I have to like I'm gonna spend like a good bit of money and go get like a massage every day and get like I need to do like every day. I need to go get my body like recoup, like go to a chiropractor, go to like a physiotherapist or something and like get myself. I need to learn how to get myself back in action, like get myself back in order. Like I can go online and do it, but I rather like have somebody like work on my muscles and work with me and get me started. And once they get me started and I'm in the groove, then I can do it myself. But I'm gonna spend the money and like get a professional to do it. I really need like professional help with my body. I need to get my body back in action because I'm really like over here suffering sometimes. I can barely move sometimes, and I'm not a pill popper type person. I hate popping pills for pain and shit like that. That's not my style. That's not my thing. I don't do that. So like I need to like work my body out and I need to lose like 20 pounds. I'm really, really gonna work on myself. That's my New Year's resolution. I really, really seriously need to work on myself and my body. So that's my goal. Yeah. My body's like, what the hell are you doing, Mark? You can't do that anymore, bro. But I can do it, but I just need to do it like, and have my body back to normal. So that's what I want to do, get my body back to normal. So once I do that, I'll be happy. I'm getting too old. I need to get my shit back in order. I haven't worked hard in a few days, and my body feels better just by not working hard anymore. As soon as I do a little bit of some hard work, that's it. My body's like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You're not 20. Hey Yvette, how you doing? Hi, hi. You sent in for a question? Yeah, I see it. Yes. I got your donation. Thank you. You can go ahead and ask your question when you're ready. You feel great? That's good to hear. That is great to hear. I'm glad. You had a very productive day. That's great. Me too. I did laundry. I did my dishes. I cooked. I cleaned. I had a me day today. Everything was about me and my apartment and getting my shit ready and, getting all my stuff ready, cleaning, doing this, doing that. It was all about me. Okay, Ninja, take care. Have fun. That's good. Bye bye. All right. All right. So your question is, how do people in this new community see me? As you know, I'll be entering modeling. Oh, okay. Yes, I remember. Yeah. All right. Let's check. All right. Yvette wants to know, how do the people in this new community see her as far as. Okay. All right. So the people, um, how they see you is pretty good. They're going to be able to work with you. They think you have good skill. They think you are, you're going to be in great demand. There's going to be some obstacles here and there, but it's like the only obstacles I see is like, money making or making money or spending money, or like it's going to be like maybe a budget where you can wear a certain, models need different clothes, different shoes, different, especially a woman model, she needs everything, makeup, all sorts of stuff. So there's going to be like a budget where you gonna have to work on. So you might have to get used to that. Um, spending money to make money, things like that. So there could be like that situation, or there could be just like obstacles at first, getting used to it, dealing with it. But overall, I got good, like a good cards here and a good feeling here that your community will get you through those things. The people in the community will help you. Um, like I said, at first there might be some obstacles here and there, but otherwise you'll go through the transition pretty good. You go through the change. It's going to be a different way of life for you. And if you make the sacrifice and you make the adjustments, it'll be like a rebirth for you. And you just have to feel like you're not bored and feel like you're always ready to make the next step, and just keep going, and then you'll be fine. You might be emotionally confused here and there. And I just feel like, um, just don't think that you're gonna fail. Don't think that things ain't gonna go your way. Don't worry, because worry will breed worry. So the people in the new community will help you. Like they'll see how you are. They'll work with you. I feel like there's good people there that will work with you, especially three people that you might be working with. So if there's three people you're working with at first, those three people have dignity and they're very good at what they do, and they'll take you through, the whole situation with no problem. Um, I just feel like you yourself might have like, that feeling where, nervousness or whatever getting into it. But I feel like, once you go through the change and the transition, you'll be fine. It's going to take some time. I would say like it's going to take like 3 weeks before you actually get it all together and you feel good about it and you feel like you're doing something worth it. So after like a couple of weeks, like, it'll be fine. But I get three people here that will help you out. They're very good at what they do. They're like their artistic ability, to get you in the right clothes, the right situations, the right backgrounds. Like they're really good at their trade work and they're masters at it. So they're going to make sure everything's perfect. It's just that it's going to be a process that you have to go through, to get it all done. You know what I mean? So like, I would say like don't panic and don't like be frustrated or don't feel like, just be patient and it'll all work out is what I'm seeing. Because like it's a process you're gonna have to go through, really. And then once you go through it, you might not make like the money that you want right away, but afterwards you will. It's just gonna take time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you might be anxious or have some type of anxiety, but the people that you're around will make you feel at ease. Like they'll make you feel at home and they'll make you feel good about yourself. And I don't see nothing bad here. Like, let me just check. Like, yeah, yeah, that's cool. I see like after a month goes by, you'll feel a lot better and you'll feel like things are going good. You'll feel like your overwhelming feeling will be surmounted to nothing. Like you'll be okay. You'll overcome the obstacles and the challenges. The only thing I see here, Yvette, is like if you think you're gonna make like a lot, if you think you're going to make a lot of money off of this, it's not gonna happen right away. Like there's still like, um I feel like this whole thing is going to be a process to make money. I don't feel like you're going to like make money right away, but once you do make money, it'll happen, but it's not going to happen like right away. So like don't think that you're never going to make money off it. You will. It's just that it won't happen right away. Like you're not going to get paid like a serious amount. If that's an issue for you, like don't worry about it. Like, yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like that's the only thing I see here that's gonna be like a slow moving process as far as making a profit off of it. That's what I would say. Like making a profit off of it will be like a certain amount of time. Because like in the modeling industry, I don't know nothing about like modeling. I just look at them. But I know for a fact because I used to date a model back in way back when I was younger, and she said that the pay was shit, that it wasn't even worth her time. But she says like you have to be really good and be like in the game for a long time in order to make some significant like make a living off of it. So if you're not out to make a living off of it right away, then you'll be fine. So that's the only thing I see that's an issue, but not even an issue if you have the understanding that you're not going to be, obviously you're not going to be um Naomi Campbell over fucking night, or whatever her name is. So yeah, it's a process. It's a process. But that's the only thing that I see that would be like an obstacle. Because obviously you gotta like put in the work and then your pictures and your modeling have to like, take a priority for someone, then they obviously buy the photos and like the whole thing, I guess. But I don't get nothing bad though. I just think that that's the only thing that would take time. But the people that you're dealing with, they're good people. They know what they're doing. Right, exactly. Yeah, because you're dealing with people that actually have knowledge of everything, and they're very good people. Like I see that the work ethic of these people that you're dealing with are very good. They're masters. They know what they're doing, and they'll guide you in the right way and put you in the right predicaments. So if you're okay with not making serious money and you're not in it for that, then that's great. Yeah, you say I'm not in it for that. I know within this community there's also different avenues I know will make a path for me as well. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. So yeah, it looks like you're gonna be fine, Yvette. So if you're not worried about the money aspect of it, then that's the only thing that I see that is, a process. But otherwise, that I feel like you're with the right people, you're with the right community, you're with the right people that know exactly what they're doing. I got the Three of Pentacles there, and that means that you're gonna work with three people, and to me, that's what it means to me. And those three people know exactly how to do things and to get things right and to do the things properly. Like they're good at what they do. So yeah, it all looks good. It all looks good. All you got to do is smile and do your part. Look good. All you got to do is look good, feel good, put your all into it, do your part, and everything else will pan out on its own. Mhm. That's an industry that is always alive. There's people, and nowadays everything is about, everything in the world is about advertisement, sex sells. Um, models are all over the place. It's just the way life is. There's always ads and things that you can be a part of. So it's a good thing to get into, and you don't have to be drop dead gorgeous. You just got to be good at what you do. You just got to have that look, the right look for the right ad, and for the right sit, the right thing. There's a there's like a situation for everyone, like you just said here. There's different avenues, so that's a good way to put it. There is different avenues. There's different situations they'll put you in to be, in a situation. It all leads to something. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what people say. Sex sells. So, but there's different type of models, like you say. There's different avenues. You just got to do what's right for you. I'm sure there's people will put you in the right place. And I wish you luck, and I know you'll be fine. I don't feel nothing bad around you or against you. I get positivity around you. I don't get nothing bad. If I felt weird, I would tell you, but I don't feel like any bad vibes, nor did I get any bad cards. Anything I get, like I said, is just the financial aspect of it. So it might be like a you know, little time before the money comes in. But it's just like me when I went on my own. It took a while before I actually made a profit, and then once I made it, I made it. I'm good. I don't have to work every day now. But it took a long time for me to get to where I am. So everything happens the way it's supposed to, and every process occurs when it has to. So I would say you'll be fine. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. You will be okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And the good thing is like having two incomes. So it's like me. Like I have my business. I don't really need to be on here doing this stuff, but it's extra income and it's another job. It's something I love to do. It's something that I could do part time. I mean, full time and part time, but I choose to do it part time because I have my business that I love and I do. So I don't want this to consume my life every day. You know. So it's good to have multiple talents, multiple income, multiple things. And you can do so many things in the world now. You can work from home, you can work online, you can work in anywhere you want. You just got to be, smart and do the right things. But, these people have each other's hustles as well to plug me into some side. Yeah, I see that. I see good things with these people, you know. And if they're gonna work with you, then that's your sign already that you're doing something right. or you're in with the right people. Yeah, so I got good vibes on the community. Definite good vibes there. I just think that they're working on a budget too. Like they don't want to overspend, so they're gonna do things in a cheap way, a sufficient way, and a smart way. You know, they're gonna do things the smart way. It's not gonna be all these luxurious things around, um, and things like that. I think it's just basic things, and basic shit get you places. Being basic is good. 'Cause not everybody's like in that rich type of vibe. I know I'm not. Hell no. I don't even want to be rich because then everybody's gonna be knocking on my door. Mark, I need money. Please help me. No, get your own money. I've learned my lesson over the years to never loan people money. Every person I've lent money to don't give it back. I believe I added you to Instagram too. I checked out your page. You'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We learn what we have to do and what we should and shouldn't do. Um, everything is a learning process. I'm going 47 in February, and I'm still learning. And I'm an electrician, and I have been an electrician for 25 years. And even now, there's still things I'm learning in the electrical world. My field is always changing. Like electricians are always constantly finding like there's a new bulb that you have to put in. There's a certain amount of wire that you have to put before you get to this thing, or hooking up this, now you have to add this wire now for safety, because this is going that way. Now there's electrical cars. Well, not now, but there's more electrical cars now. So I have people call me up and say, hey, can you hook up a plug outside of my garage so I can plug in my electrical car now? And I'm like, you bought an electric car, you're an idiot, don't buy that shit. Like, no, Mark, I want it. I said, okay, well, I'll hook the plug up for you, but you'll probably regret it afterwards. But don't get an electric car. They're shit. Anything that works with gas is better. And all you're gonna do is waste electricity. Might as well waste money on gas. But hey, to each their own. I don't really care. They can do whatever they want. Man, it's been quiet on here today. Last couple of days, I've been bombarded and busy. Today, everybody's giving me a break. That's everybody must be getting to their Christmas party today. Everybody must be at their Christmas party. It's Friday night. My sister's at a party too. I guess so. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I never recommend getting electronic cars, like electric cars. That's just like dumb. But some people, I have a client and he says it's the best car he's ever owned. And he's got a Hyundai. He said he loves it. He's like, yeah, it's the best car I've ever had, man. I love it. You don't even hear it. It's not even doesn't even sound like it's on. I was like, okay, there, buddy. Cool. I'm glad you had a good experience. I hooked up the plug for him. He's like, can you hook up this plug, Mark? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll hook it up for you. It was a task, but I got it. And then he's been fine ever since. I asked him not too long ago if the car was fine. He goes, yeah, I love it. I was like, okay, bro. I guess he didn't get a lemon. I guess it all depends on what you get, like, and how. In Bermuda, it's kind of here in Bermuda where I live. It's kind of beneficial to have one because you're not going long distances. So if you break down, like it's not like you're on a highway or something. Here we don't even have highways and shit like that, so it's not like it's a big deal. Yeah, exactly. As I said that, yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm cooking as well. I'm doing mac and cheese, ham, uh, vegetables. I'm doing some cookie brownies, desserts. My mom's doing like the turkey and the stuffing, the potatoes. So I'm gonna help her as well, do all the stuff. And then when everybody comes over here on Monday for Christmas, I'll be like helping my mom and my sister do the food and prepare everything and all that type of stuff. So it's gonna be a busy weekend. I've been to the grocery store like 3 times today. I keep forgetting this, forgetting that. Then I write it down. Then I'll come home. I'm like, oh shit, I need that too. Back down to the store again. Shit, I need this. Ah man, I forgot that. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go tomorrow. There's people gonna think I'm crazy. Be going to the damn store like 5 times. Like the third time, she's like, "Get back." I'm like, "Yeah, I forgot something again." She goes, "Oh no, don't worry. We have a few people that's done that today. It's Christmas, honey. Don't worry." I'm like, "Yeah, can't wait till this shit's over. It's too much work, too much stuff to do, all for one day. Then I'm gonna be eating leftovers for like a week in all different type of ways." But it's cool though. I don't mind Christmas. It's not my favorite time of year, but because you get to see family that you don't like. And this year is actually going to be cool because the family that I don't like are not going to be here. So I'm like, yes, it's going to be a great Christmas. So yeah, I'm kind of okay with Christmas this year. Hey, LA Jones, how you doing? Good evening. Last Christmas was probably one of my favorite, my one of the best Christmases I've ever had last year. It was like a beautiful sunny day here last year. The weather's supposed to be good here as well this Christmas. But last year, like everybody was here. We finally got to have all the family at one time. We were all here, and we played outside. Like I played with my nephews, football and volleyball, and we hung out. We talked, and then we watched basketball on TV. We ate. We had a great time. Everybody was like together and happy, and it was probably one of the best Christmases I've ever had. Was last Christmas. Like everybody was here, like my whole family. It was great. But this year we're going to be missing a few people, so and it's some people that I don't like, so that's great. It's good for me. My mom was laughing. She was like, "Oh, I know you don't like so and so, so I know you're going to be happy they're not going to be here." I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's going to be a great Christmas. If I don't see them, that's great. That's good. Some people you don't need to see." All right. I'm cleaning up my deck of cards. It's like really dirty. I'm cleaning all the stuff off of it. Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. I know a lot of people like that. Like my mom always got mad at me because I didn't like want to be around family people. And she's the type of person like she just lets things slide. Not me. I don't let things slide. Once you disrespect me, that's it. Like I don't even want to look at you, especially if we're at the same table and no. So yeah. She gets mad at me from time to time. She's like, "Oh yeah, I know you're gonna be happy because so and so didn't come and this person ain't coming." I'm like, "Oh great, that's wonderful news." He's like, "Oh, you're so bad. You shouldn't be like that." And I'm like, "Mom, it's only one day. It's only a couple hours. We only hang out for like 4 to 5 hours in that day, and that's it. It's only one day a year. I'm okay with it. I can handle it. But if I don't have to do it, then it's even better. It's a complete year for me." Yeah, exactly. I'm just being honest. We're not. It's There's no law or no thing in the world says you have to like everybody and you have to get along with everybody just because you're related to them or just because you're a part of each other's family. There's people that have families that they don't even speak to their own mom and dad, uncles, aunts, siblings. Get over it. It's a part of life. It's just the way it is. You want to keep talking to bad people, then that's on you. You want to deal with bad people, you want to deal with people who disrespect you, go ahead. I'm not stopping you from doing anything. You could talk to him, but not me. I'm a different breed. I don't talk to people who disrespect me. Hell no. Once you disrespect me, I'm not speaking to you. I'm not looking at you. I'm not entertaining you. I'm not never going to give you my energy ever again. Unless you like really go up on my face and you talk shit, and then I'm going to have to sort it out, tell you about yourself or whatever. You can go at it. That's what you want. But I try to avoid that at all costs. I try to avoid all conflict and all stupid people and all people that in my family who I know don't have my best interest or the interest of my family or whatever. It's all life. It's all life situations. The good thing about getting together with my family, I get to see all my nephews, and I'm close to all of them. We're all close. We're all like really good uh friends, and we're really happy to see each other every time we talk about sports, and they're all older now, so it's nice to talk to them and hang out with them. That's the best part of my Christmas, when I get to speak to all my nephews and take pictures with them and shit and stuff like that. Every year I take a new picture to see how they looked last year and this year, and how they are, what they look like, how tall they are, and they like all that type of stuff. They're older now. Two of them are in college. My oldest nephew is 21, and my youngest nephew is 14. So they're all grown men and boys now. Time's flying by. That's why I tell everybody, when you have children, I don't have children, but if you do have children, make sure you spend every last moment with them, because when they get older, things are gonna fade away a bit. You're not gonna see them every day. You're not gonna see them all the time like you used to. They're not gonna be that bundle of joy that doesn't talk back. When I hear my nephews swear, I'm like, oh boy, if I was your age and I was swearing and somebody heard me there, cut my ass. I couldn't swear around my parents, but these guys, they swear around theirs. The generation is different now. Like a lot of people like don't care. Yeah. Back in my day, you swear around my dad would cut your ass, and my mom would fucking throw something at you. That shit ain't happening. No, no. There was no swearing at my house. And now these young kids, they swear like crazy. Oh yeah, definitely. LA Jones. Hey Rainwater, I'm doing great. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I've always been close to my nephews because their parents aren't sportsy like me. Like I'm a sports guy, and my nephews all like sports, and Not all of them, but 4 out of the 6 do. And they like to play sports. So they always ask me like how to do things, and they were always interested in everything that I did. They dress like me, they talk like me, they want to look, they want to do everything that I do. Like I'm their idol. So because I give them a lot of time a day when they were young. Oh, thanks, Rainwater. Yeah, it's one of my newest hats. But yeah, I always help my nephews. I always do everything for them. I always give them cool gifts and um, take them for rides on bikes and show them how to ride a bike. And when they were young, I showed them how to do things. Something so simple as like I don't know if you guys ever made a paper jet, right? It's very easy. You just fold the paper and you make a jet out of it. And one day it was all 6 of my nephews were alive and born, and obviously, and all of them were like was our first Christmas where all 6 was there, and the youngest I believe was like maybe 2 or 3. So it was raining one time. One Christmas it was raining and nobody can go outside and play, so they were like bored, driving everybody crazy. So I told my sister, I said, "You have some like where's the printer to where the paper is?" And she goes, "Why?" She goes, "I don't want these guys drawing. They're gonna." I said, "No, listen, just calm down. I'm gonna make paper airplanes, and we can go in the living room and they can fly the planes and have like a race." She goes, "Oh, okay. Well, that's probably not gonna work." I said, "Well, look, the paper plane. Look, what's gonna work? I'm gonna make it work." So I made like 10 jets, and like they were all like throwing them everywhere, and they thought it was the best thing in the world. So every time they saw me, they was like, "Oh, Uncle Mark, make me a jet. Make me the small one, like how you made that time that did the loop." Like, 'cause I always loved that stuff, like making a paper jet and just like throwing it and see how far it goes, and like ripping like the back part of it or making something cool. Or then I made them like put like a number on it and their name on it so they know when they threw it, they knew which one was which. So it made the day go by. And they thought it was the most fascinating thing in the world. They would come give me a hug and shit like that. And I have like so many videos and pictures of them. And then when I show them now, they're like, "No way, that was me." I'm like, "Yeah, look how you looked. Look what you were wearing. I bought you that shirt. Oh, I remember that. Oh, look at this." I was doing that the other day. I was showing my nephews what they looked like when they were young, and I have all this video footage. Because I used to have like a camcorder, and I used to always like put them on camera, and they used to sing and shout and run and do all sorts of crazy things. So I have all their memories on like DVD and camera and stuff. Now everything's on the phone. So I had some great times with my nephews. I still do. And Christmas time, it's me and all the boys, all my nephews, and then on the other table, it's all the adults. So the adults on one side, and I'm the only adult with my nephews on the table. It's 7 on one side and 7 on the other. Yeah, I feel like I am a great uncle, and why not? I had great uncles in my life, and they taught me how to be a good uncle. One of my favorite uncles is like a father to me, and he's always with me in spirit and stuff. He always gave me stuff and did things for me, showed me how to do things, taught me things, always laughing and talking shit. So, like, I learned from them to be a good uncle. I learned that it's okay to be a good uncle. You don't have to be a father, you don't have to be a mother. You can be a good uncle and aunt. Some people are raised by their uncles and aunts and grandparents. Or because you're a parent doesn't mean you end up being one. So, I always tell people like, how many teachers there are in the world who don't have kids but teach kids and know more about kids than a parent does? Tons of them. It's a way of life. You can bear a child and throw him away. A lot of women do that. So like it's all about your bond you have with children. So the better the bond, the better you are, the better the person comes out. I love my nephews. They mean a lot to me. I watch them all grow up to be young men. So it's good. I look forward to seeing them this weekend. LA Jones, if you're here, I'll give you a message. And Rainwater, if you want a message, I'll give you one too. Yvette, if you're here, I'll give you a message. If you're here. If you guys want one. Yeah, they do. They do already. And I always like show them what they look like the previous year or the other year. And they like that. They love me and I love them. I've had tons of good memories of them and still making more memories. The two youngest ones, they give me a hug like 2 to 3 times a day. Like we always hug each other, or we show our affection and stuff, and like we're always laughing, joking, texting each other, calling each other. We're always constantly doing everything together. That's all we do because their father abandoned them this year. And my sister got a divorce, and he left. He doesn't care about those children. He doesn't care about those boys, but I do. So like without him, it's like whatever. Like they don't even care because they got me. Yeah. All right, LA Jones. Let me see what I got for you. All right, this is your card. Looks like some feathers or something. And this says, soften and open back into love all day long. Soften and open back up into love all day long. Yes, the tree of life. So, Spirit wants you to soften up and open back up to love and do it all day, not just once a day, do it all day. All right, Rainwater, let's see what we got for you. You're welcome. All right, Rainwater, you got some colorful action going on here. And this says, take time to tune into your body and recognize the messages it's trying to send you. Hey, Age of Aquarius, how are you, sweetie? So this says, Rainwater, take time to tune in into your body and recognize the messages it's trying to send you. I like that. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Always good. I'm just here. So tune into what your body is trying to tell you. You're welcome, Rainwater. I'm going to give myself a message. All right. My card's got like mountains and stuff. And this says, make clear, calm thinking your goal. Yeah. That sounds good. Make clear, calm thinking your goal. Yeah, I'm ready as can be. I'm ready to make some food, hang out with my nephews and my family, and get have it all over and done with. Yeah, it's great advice. Make clear, calm thinking your goal. Sounds about right. You gotta stay calm and clear. Age of Aquarius, would you like a message? These cards are like so easy to shuffle. They're so small. It's like they're so nice and smooth. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the food and hanging out with my nephews and just talking shit and having fun. My sister got me some Christmas cookies yesterday. I'm like, look, I don't want no damn more cookies, okay? I'm trying to lose weight, not gain weight. And she's like, oh, fuck it, it's Christmas time. I'm like, yeah. After Christmas, I'm going to go on a damn diet. I can't see all these damn, there's too much damn bacon and too much cookies and too much shit. I can't be eating all this. Where the hell you think I'm going to put all this stuff? I have, look, I have like 4 containers full of baked goods and a bag of like cookies, all from my mom, my sister, and like friends like say, hey, look here, take some cookies and Merry Christmas. I'm like, yo, I don't want this shit. Oh, give it to your nephews. They got enough now. And I'm like, I'm taking this shit over Christmas Day. I'm putting this shit on the table. Here you go. Here's dessert. You can have mine. I don't want all this shit. I don't want all this sugar in my damn body. What the fuck you talking about? I'm trying to lose weight. I was doing so good. I don't want all this shit. They're like, oh, shut up and eat it. I'm like, okay. All right. Shut up and eat it. Okay. All right. It's only once a year, I guess. Might as well have some. I gave some to my dog, too. I gave her some of the Christmas cookies. Merry Christmas, doggy. Here you go. All right, Age of Aquarius. Let me see what I got for you. 1, 2. All right, you got pretty flowers here. Some flowers in the background. This card says, let love be your motivation for action. Let love be your motivation for action. There you go. It's a pretty card. Pretty flowers. Let love be your motivation for action. Cool. Simple messages tonight. That's good. I like simple. You're welcome. No problem. Cool. Oh, boy. Alrighty. I've been on here for like almost 2 hours. I can't believe it's been 2 hours already. I swear time flies. Every time I come on here, it feels like I've been on here for just a little while. And I end up looking at the timer thing and it says an hour and 45 minutes. And I'm like, this can't be real. Like time every day when I come on here, I know like my day is ended. And it's like, where the fuck did the time go? What the hell did I do? Like I felt like I did everything I can. Oh look, guys, I got my little Christmas tree in the back. You know, I tied it up, that my hats and stuff in my little area. And like I cleaned all that stuff over there. I still have my clothes over there, but yeah, I got my little Christmas tree, my little 2-footer over there, and some lights. You know, I finally bring it out. I'm starting to get into the Christmas spirit. I'll get there slowly but surely, okay? always some crazy shit to do. So yeah, I finally bring out my Christmas tree. It was in my closet, and I said, "Let me take this damn tree out, put it out here, try and get myself a little Christmas spirit going on." So yeah, I finally got it. Yeah, I haven't been on every single night, but I try to come on at least during the night or during the day. Today has been pretty quiet. Not obviously it's Friday night. People are at like Christmas parties. Everybody's like Christmas stuff, so it's usually quiet around this time. Um, but yeah, I'll be around all weekend hanging out. I usually hang out here at Christmas when people don't have nothing to do or whatever. Somebody's around, some people are around. So, but yeah, I'm trying not to stay up late tonight. I need to go get in my bed. Oh, nice. The Nutcracker. I know there's my sister's at a party right now. She's at a party, and there's a lot of parties going on tonight because it's like the last day of work before Christmas. So everybody usually has parties here in Bermuda, and I stay off the road around this time. Hell no, I don't want nothing to do with staying on the road. People are drunk and crazy. Yesterday, I saw a young man crash on a bike on the road, and he was laid out flat. I hope and prayed that he was alive, and so far I think he is alive because nobody the news doesn't say that anybody died on the road. So I was like, thank God. But he wasn't moving at all, so maybe he was knocked out or whatever. I don't know. I just drove across, looked at it, and I was devastated. I was like, oh no, please don't let this guy be dead. Then I was like, I don't think he is because I don't get no spirit sense off of him. Oh, nice. That's cool. LA Jones. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But even like it's just holiday time. I stay off the road, period, because people are crazy. Like they're drunk and high. Everybody's acting crazy. So I stay off the roads, especially at night. I just pray like that everybody's safe, and nothing happens. Seeing that young man laid out, and his motorcycle was on top of him, and like this guy was directing traffic, and this guy was on like over him, telling him, "Hey, hey," talking to him, and he was just there and knocked out. And I was like, "Oh God, Jesus, please don't let that." That's the last thing these people want is to know their child is dead on the fucking road. Because we have a lot of road fatalities here. Like people drive and ride. The motorcycles here are a problem. It's not so much the cars, but motorcycles are a problem here. People die on motorcycles all the time. On a motorcycle, you don't have no protection. See, you have bare minimum protection. Your body's exposed. So a lot of people here, they die on motorbikes. So not too many people die in car accidents, but they bang the walls down with their cars. Yeah. But that really affected me like yesterday for a long time. My heart was like just like dropped when I saw that. Like I had to drive across it and I try not to look, and then I looked and I saw that like the guy laid out, and I was like, oh no. I just put my hand on my head and drove by, and I was just like, I hope to God this guy's all right. Yeah, all right. The problem in Bermuda is it's so congested. Like our roads is only one way up and one way down. Like we don't have highways and stuff like that. So it's very hard for like a bike to overtake cars and like and make it. Like people are always driving crazy, so and people on bikes are the worst. They go in and out of traffic, maneuvering. They're going around corners, overtaking. Like, where the fuck are you going? Like, it's like I say to myself, like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Like, where are you going? Like, you're only going home. Why do you have to speed for? So like it's a lot worse now than it was back in my day. When I had a motorcycle, it was people weren't dying like every week here or every month. People would get hurt or whatever, but not die. But now it's like every week, every other week, someone dies on the road, or they get seriously injured, or you see like the motorbike on the side of the road completely mangled, and you're looking at the news saying, "Well, nobody died because they would have said something." So when we have a road fatality, they say it. You'll know about it pretty much because it doesn't happen very often. But when it does, it says, yeah, road fatality number 13, or this is the 21st person that died this year on the motorbike or whatever. But hopefully that doesn't happen. And it usually happens around this time of year. But let's pray and hope that everybody stays safe during the holidays and hardly any. Let's hopefully it has the record low amount of deaths and crashes and accidents this year. Let's hope that that happens, that it's a record low, not a record high. And let's pray that that happens. And let's pray that the people that we love and care don't get into any accidents, at least. You know, obviously everybody and not be selfish, but at least the people we know. Let's pray for them so they're safe. My nephews are on motorbikes, and I'm like, I pray every day that nothing happens to them. When I saw that guy yesterday, I was like, I stopped and I was like, whew, thank God, that's nobody I know. It's like that's the first thing I say is thank God it's nobody I know, because it's worse when you know the person. Oh hell yeah, definitely. Every day, I'm about to pray in a few minutes before I go to sleep. I go up to my altar and I pray over our Bible, and I got my little altar there, and I just pray, and that's it, and then go to sleep. I usually pray throughout the day. I always give thanks and always pray and ask God to help, ask Spirit to help people around me. I don't really ask for too much myself. I just ask for everybody else. I ask for people who don't really pray and don't believe to actually be okay, and God relieve them of their ignorance. Because I know for a fact that a lot of people don't pray every day. A lot of people just think going to church for an hour a week is sufficient enough, but it isn't. Praying every day is sufficient enough. Every day. My nephews laugh at me because when I drive across the church, at the bottom of there's like a church right next to me, and there's another church as you go down the hill. Like we have a lot of churches, and there's like three in my area. So when I go across the church, I go like that and go, "Please God help me," and they'll laugh at me, and then no, I say, "You better do it too." So they'll do it and start laughing. I'm like, "You go ahead and laugh." So you're gonna need God. You need God. You know that, right? So they start laughing at me. I'm like, okay, you laugh. When shit is when you, things are bad, you're gonna be doing it too when you come across here. Bermuda has the most churches per capita in the world, I think. Some record like that we have. Yes, LA Jones, I'm gonna go get on my bed too. It's midnight here, 12:20 in the morning, and it says I've been on here for almost 2 hours. I need to get my ass to bed. I need to go pray. Make sure you pray tonight, LA Jones, Rainwater, Age of Aquarius, whoever's listening. Make sure you pray before you go to sleep. Okay? Pray for yourself. Pray for others. Pray for your children. Pray for your significant others. Pray for your parents, nephews, nieces, pets. Just you can even pray for me if you want. Just stick me in there. Pray for my buddy Mark. Yeah, pray for me. You know, I need it. I need to be prayed for too. No, I bet you hardly anybody prays for me, but it's all good. God's got my back. But yeah, if you guys won't mind, put me in your prayers tonight. I'll put you in my prayers too. It'll be good. We all need to pray for each other, help each other. That way everybody's good. Thanks, Rainwater. I appreciate it. All right, you guys have a blessed night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time. I'll be here tomorrow night as usual. And yeah, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Thanks, Age of Aquarius. You guys welcome and thank you as well. I appreciate you. Good night and take care.